Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So I'm super excited for my part 2 of my shopping haul in Japan, and in today's video I'll talk a little bit about the accessories that I bought, skincare and hair care products, and also some items such as like Pokemon and Harry Potter that I got. So stay tuned and let's get started. So let's start with accessories. The first thing that I got, it's this beautiful necklace with a tulip and pink crystal. I'll do a close-up so you can see it better. I bought it in a store in Kyoto. So basically my family and I, we went there to do our own perfume, which is called My Only Fragrance. I'll put the address because in there on that street you had so many shops that it was overwhelming. I think it was one of the most popular streets in Kyoto, and so we actually saw the famous pagoda, the 5-story one, and yeah, it was honestly such a blast because I didn't expect to see it and it was there. And so while we were walking, that's when we spotted this store with accessories, and you had so many different necklaces, pendants, etc. And so I got this one. It was between 10 to 15 euros. And then I got this other bracelet, this kind of like purple bluish gradient. It was also really pretty. I think it was also again around 10 to 15 euros. And I absolutely love the bracelet, so it's one of my favorite pieces. And then what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got this bracelet at Imado Shrine, which is the cat temple in Tokyo. Don't confuse it with the Gotokuji. It's not this one. It's Imado, which is in Asakusa. It's a shrine for love and matchmaking. And so I got this bracelet, which kind of had also a card with a blessing. So it's really a really nice accessory, I feel like, to get with kind of like the Shinto God's blessing. So yeah, I was really happy with this one. I got it in purple as well. This past few years I've been loving purple, so I think you can tell with the accessories that I picked. Now I'll show you some kind of like body face care that I got. I'll first start with these cooling patches for your legs. It's amazing, honestly. I think I saw a TikTok of a girl mentioning that with a number of steps you make in Japan, you need to buy this. And it was absolutely true. It saved me because we did around 20,000 steps a day, and honestly without these patches I think I wouldn't make it. So which is why I decided to buy a few and bring them back home, because if I have a long day at work or something, this will be really helpful at the end of the day. And then my sister got the famous boutique care scrub soap. I don't know what to say. She was like, oh, but Jenny from Blackpink said, well, it's amazing, let's also try it. So here we go. And so pretty much all the hair care products and skincare products, I got it at Don Quixote. I didn't buy anything from Cosme. I believe I only bought the nail polishes that I mentioned in the first video, so feel free to check it out. So here is the retinol skincare that I got with kind of like sakura also ingredients. I'm honestly really excited to try it because I do believe it will be my first retinol skincare product, and I'll let you know what I think about pretty much any skincare products or hair care products I'll try. I'll do a review about them so you can have a better idea if you should buy it or not. The next two products I'm going to talk about are this sheet mask. I'm not sure which brand it is, but maybe it's the Better Man Sleeping, maybe that's how it's called, or maybe it's a Japanese name, I don't know. But in our vlog we did try out a few of them. I think we bought another version of these and they were great, honestly. For the price and for the quantity, it was such a good deal. The only thing though is that the face mask in itself doesn't really hold the shape well. I'm comparing it especially to my Korean sheet mask where, I don't know, it stays in place, whereas this one, it stretches a lot. So be mindful when you buy them. It's not, I'm not talking about the product in itself, I'm talking about the shape of the sheet mask. It's not as good as the Korean ones, but it does an amazing job, at least with the line we tried. But here I decided to go with two different ones. This one is supposed to moisturize your skin and hydrate it, whereas this one is kind of like a deeper moisturizing treatment. So I'll let you know what I think about these two. And then I got this sort of viral face mask that people are raving about. It's the rice mask by Kina, I think that's the brand. I didn't pick the face cream, I only picked the face mask, because the face cream, the thing with Japanese products is that sometimes they come in such bulky and big packaging that I wasn't sure if it was worth it bringing them back without trying, because not only it takes a lot of space in your luggage, but it's also heavy. So I just went with the sheet mask. And then I got two eye creams. That's the brand, but I just showed you the sheet mask with the two other girls. So they had two different eye creams, but this one specifically was more to help with dark circles, which if you have eyes like mine, you know that sometimes we get really big dark circles. So I'll try this one and I'll let you know what I think. And then I picked this one. It's something 3-in-1. I honestly don't remember why I got it, but I'll definitely write more details about this product somewhere in here. But yeah, I didn't have any eye cream, so I'm really excited to try them. The next thing I'm going to talk about are these pimple patches that are absolutely amazing. Honestly, one of the best discovery I made. I don't know why more people don't talk about them, but they're absolutely worth it. So we bought it on our first day. We actually had a small bag of non-tax-free things because we didn't want them in a sealed bag. I know that some people are saying that no one checks if your bag is sealed or not. I honestly didn't want to take the risk, so on the first day I just got a few items that I really wanted to try out non-sealed. And so my brother, he tried those patches and oh my gosh, they work so well. Usually I'm using the Cosrx one because all the other pimple patches I've tried don't work as well, but these ones, they work so well. But I immediately got 5 of them. And then I also got this kind of like black spot treatment. So I'll see when I'll use it, because right now my skin is doing well, but sometimes you do have days when your skin is not doing well. So I really wanted to try it out and see what I think about it, because honestly most of the times I tried to use kind of like pore cleansing treatment, it was so we'll see what I think about this Japanese one. And then I got this sunscreen by Biore, I think that's how it's called, Biore UV Aquarish. So I honestly don't have a lot of information about it. I bought it mainly because of the packaging, but I think the color is a bit pink and lilac, so it's supposed to also tone up your skin and make it a bit more even and glowy. So we'll see how it goes, because I ran out of my sunscreen, so I'll give it a try. And then the two other sheet masks that I got are this one with Sakura extract. What's the brand? I do not know, but you have 30 sheet masks, and I believe you have 35 of them actually here. So I'm super excited to try them. This one is for moisture, whereas this one is to give skin firmness. So I'll actually share this package with my mom, but this one is more for me, so I'm really excited to try them. I've been using way more sheet masks in the past year than I used to, because I did notice a huge difference whenever I use it on skin. And here are two cleansing oils I got. Did I get it because of the Pokemons? Yes, I did, which is why I got two. Honestly, I don't need two cleansing oils because usually it will last me a long time, but this one is a speedy cleansing oil and this one is the deep cleansing oil. Actually, both products are quite popular in Japan and over social media as well, so either way I was thinking of trying them out. But yeah, when I saw Pikachu, and I think in French it's Ronflex, I don't know how it's in English, but when I saw this Pokemon I knew I had to get it. So, and knowing that I just finished my Beauty of Jason not oil, the how's it called, dang it, the cream cleansing the cleansing balm, I knew that I need to get a new cleansing oil balm, so here it is. And I think I'll first try the Pikachu. And that's when you do a video where you realize that you actually got quite a lot of skincare products. Here are the two cleansers that I got. I'm almost done with my Round Lab face wash, so which is why I got two new ones. I'll start with the pink one. The blue one is the most popular product, but the pink is more marketed as suitable for sensitive skin, so I'll give it a go and let you know. And now I'll show you what I got at the flagship store in Harry Potter in Shibuya. This store is fantastic. The whole experience was amazing. I went there with my younger brother who's a huge fan of Harry Potter, and he had stars in his eyes, and like this staircase, amazing. I'll try to post a video so you can see how it looks like, but it's just so whimsical and magical. And so when I went there, I saw this kind of like makeup bag, the Ravenclaw one, because I'm Ravenclaw, and it's so pretty. And knowing that pretty much all of my makeup bags are broken, I thought it would be a nice item to add to my shopping list. And that's how it looks. Inside you have some like logos from all of the houses, actually not only Ravenclaw, but yeah, it's really spacious and really pretty. I really like it. And so the price was 2,500 yen. The next item that I got are those hair bands, hair ties, hair bands. But anyways, also Harry Potter, and kind of like a blue design, and those were 1,200 yen. And then the next item, actually my brother or mom got, is this keyring. You had a whole collection dedicated to kind of like, I don't know the name in English, but but this animal in Harry Potter, and the whole collection was so beautiful. And yeah, this keyring was 1,900, but yeah, it's a really beautiful keyring. Here is the next item that I believe my mom got for herself. It's this tumbler. As I said, you had a whole collection dedicated to this green color with this animal. Again, sorry, I don't remember how to say it in English, but I'll write it down because it bugs me that I cannot remember it. But look how beautiful it is. Honestly obsessed with this tumbler. And for myself, I got this beautiful jumper with this green collection. Like, look how pretty it is. Honestly, I have no words. When I saw it, I knew I had to get it, and the price was 10,000 yen, so it was quite pricey, but you had so many good options for clothing, honestly. And I felt like this special sort of collection, like this one, you also had a black one, Harry Potter, and a beige taupey one. They were even better than the, how it's called, than the clothing dedicated to the houses. So honestly, if you love Harry Potter, you should definitely go to this store, because items are amazing. And now I'll show you what I got from Starbucks, because it's the same as in Korea. Starbucks has a line dedicated to different cities in this specific country, so I wanted to get one for Japan, and so I got this one. I think you had another colorway as well, a red one, but I really liked the pink. It reminded me of a sakura, so I really wanted to get this tumbler. So I got the Tokyo mug, which is absolutely stunning, with the main roads, Akita, the food, the clothing, the Shibuya crossing. Just like, it's so iconic. And I'm planning on making a collection. I do have already a mug and a tumbler for South Korea, and yeah, I'm planning on getting more. Maybe if I go back to Japan or South Korea, I'll try to buy different ones dedicated to different cities. So this is really, really nice. You honestly had them at pretty much any Starbucks, but there were a few mugs. I think maybe my sister showed them in her Japan haul, but weren't in all the stores because it was sold out so quickly. So if you see a tumbler or a mug but you like, get it, because if not, the likelihood that you'll come back and it will be still there are pretty low. And a fun thing that they do is that if you get a tumbler, you get a free drink after. So honestly, such a nice deal. Now I'm going to talk about what I got at the Ghibli store. So we went to the one in Kyoto. Again, it was pretty much on the same street as my only fragrance and as the street where I got my bracelet and also my pendant. And so when we went to that store, it was quite confusing because to get inside you had to go through a sort of corridor with many other different stores, so it kind of felt like you didn't make the right turn, but no, it was there. You had to go deeper inside to see it, and honestly the shop was quite overwhelming because it was really narrow and you had a lot of people. And one thing, it felt like you had a lot of items, yet really different from what you could find at the Seoul, South Korea store. So it kind of feels like if there are specific items you look for Ghibli, you should go to different stores because maybe in a different location you'll have them. So at that store you had more smaller kind of figurines and statues and key rings, also some lunch boxes, towels and stuff. A few plushies, but for example, you didn't have any plush key rings Totoro, which you had in other stores. But yeah, so you really have to, I guess, figure out what you want and then stroll around different Ghibli stores to find that item. So for my part, I got the passport cover because in Japan you always need to have your passport on yourself, and my passport was without a cover, so I was kind of anxious about it, so I got this one. I don't have a price for this item, but the whole trip to Ghibli was quite expensive, so it's not that if you get these items in Japan it will be less expensive. So if you have a Ghibli store in your country, most likely the prices are the same, so you're not missing out much if you don't shop in Japan in terms of pricing, I'm saying, not the items. And I just realized I do actually have the shopping bag of my sister, but anyway, I'll still show the items that she got. So she got this sort of, let me open it, lunch bag, because I did buy one in Seoul and she didn't, and she was always thinking about it, so she got this lunch bag. Let me show you how it looks inside. So it's heat protectant, so it will keep the meal warm, and that's how it looks on the outside. It's actually really cute. I honestly didn't even notice it when I was looking. As I said, it was so crowded and narrow, but it was hard to look at some pieces. But she got this, and then she got this cute hand towel. We had so many options for towels, from smaller ones to medium ones to bigger ones. Maybe there is a price tag, I'm not sure. No, there is not. But yeah, as I said, everything was quite expensive in there, so be ready to save up some money if you want to buy some Ghibli item. So I think I'll stop the video here because it's getting quite long and I don't want to overwhelm you with everything. So I will talk about hair care products, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and random items that I got in part 3. So stay tuned and see you guys soon. Bye!